حقوق الناس يحفظها نظام صائب الأحكام، وشعبتنا ترى الإسلام نهجا حقق الأحلام، نهجا حقق الأحلام. حقوق الناس يحفظها نظام صائب الأحكام، وشعبتنا ترى الإسلام نهجا حقق الأحلام، نهجا حقق الأحلام. أيسعد في الدنا نفر وتتعس دونهم أجيال، فهذا غاص في فقر وهذا مترف مختال. أيسعد في الدنا نفر وتتعس دونهم أجيال، فهذا غاص في فقر وهذا مترف مختال. رخاء الناس ننشده فهيا نحسن الأفعال، رخاء الناس ننشده فهيا نحسن الأفعال. حقوق الناس يحفظها نظام صائب الأحكام، حقوق الناس يحفظها نظام صائب الأحكام، وشعبتنا ترى الإسلام نهجا حقق الأحلام، نهجا حقق الأحلام. سعادتنا ونهضتنا بعدل في تعاطي المال، وهذا الكون مشتاق لفكر يصلح الأحوال. سعادتنا ونهضتنا بعدل في تعاطي المال، وهذا الكون مشتاق لفكر يصلح الأحوال. موارد أرضنا خير أداة تنسج الآمال، موارد أرضنا خير أداة تنسج الآمال. حقوق الناس يحفظها نظام صائب الأحكام.
According to the United Nations, there are a total of 30 human rights, which are usually lumped together and called simply human rights. They're all listed out in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which is the world's most widely accepted document on the subject. But it was a long time in coming. At first, there were no human rights. If you were in with the right crowd, you were safe. If you weren't, well, you weren't. But then a guy named Cyrus the Great decided to change all that. After conquering Babylon, he did something completely revolutionary. He announced that all slaves were free to go. He also said people had the freedom to choose their religion, no matter what crowd they were a part of. They documented his words on a clay tablet known as the Cyrus Cylinder. And just like that, human rights were born. The idea spread quickly to Greece, to India, and eventually to Rome. They noticed that people naturally followed certain laws, even if they weren't told to. They called this natural law, but it kept getting trampled on by those in power. Not until 1,000 years later in England did they finally get a king to agree that no one can overrule the rights of the people, not even a king. People's rights were finally recognized, and they were now safe from those in power. Kind of. It still took a bunch of British rebels declaring their independence before the king got the point that all men are created equal. Which isn't to say he liked the idea, but he couldn't stop them, and America was born. The French immediately followed with their own revolution for their own rights. Their list was even longer, and they insisted that these rights weren't just made up. They were natural. The Roman concept of natural law had become natural rights. Unfortunately, not everyone was so thrilled. In France, a general named Napoleon decided to overthrow the new French democracy and crown himself emperor of the world. He almost succeeded, but the countries of Europe joined forces and defeated him. Human rights was again a hot topic. They drew up international agreements, broadly granting many rights across Europe. But only across Europe. The rest of the world somehow still didn't qualify. Instead, they got invaded, conquered, and consumed by Europe's massive empires. But then a young lawyer from India decided enough was enough. His name was Mahatma Gandhi, and in the face of violence, he insisted that all people of Earth had rights, not just in Europe. Eventually, even Europeans started to agree.
سبعينات القرن العشرين لقد تغير العالم بشكل هائل، فالعديد من المستعمرات السابقة اكتسبت استقلالها، ولكن سريعا ما تتحول نشوة الحرية المكتسبة حديثا إلى مواجهة الواقع، فالكثير من هذه البلدان يواجه مشاكل تنموية رهيبة. كثيرا ما تعد الأسباب عابرة لحدود البلدان بل أيضا عالمية، مثل نتائج تحول المناخ أو نظام تجاري عالمي غير عادل. وجاءت العواقب: حروب، تخلف عن النمو، فساد أو تدمير للبيئة. وفي معظم الأحوال لا يمكن للبلد النامي المعني حل المشاكل لوحده. أثارت البلدان النامية قضية الحقوق الجماعية داخل النقاش حول حقوق الإنسان كرد فعل على هذه المشاكل. تتضمن هذه الحقوق الحق في السلام، الحق في بيئة نقية، الحق في الاستخدام الحر للمواد الخام الخاصة بكل بلد، والحق في التنمية، وهو يتمتع بأهمية خاصة. هذه الحقوق تختلف عن حقوق البعدين الأول والثاني لسببين. الأول، فهي لا يجوز بها حماية أفراد وإنما مجموعات كاملة من الناس مثل الشعوب. من هذا المنطلق سميت بالحقوق الجماعية. الثاني، لا يختص البلد الأم بتنفيذها في المقام الأول، وإنما يحمل المجتمع الدولي هذه المسؤولية.